Hey everyone, it's Eric here from lapfix. Got another video for you guys today. It's a beautiful, what time is it right now? Okay, it's still the morning. It's so almost gonna be afternoon, but 11:30 right now on a Thursday, early November. It's really warm outside. I think it was like 80 degrees yesterday, but now it's like 70 still right now. It's still pretty warm. It's very warm. We're in the Northern Virginia area right outside of DC, and we're getting that type of weather. I also mentioned that we actually taken mail-ins, and this is one of them. If you guys locate outside the area, if you guys are interested in more data recovery, we have this Western Digital, what is this one called? My Book Essential. It's one of those ones that you can plug in, has a USB connection. They're on the back there, and yes, you're all good to go. So it's in here right for data recovery because we got that for mail-in. We do lots of mail-in repairs. If you guys are interested, check out our information located in the description down below. We'll love to help you guys out. You can fill out there's mail-in forms, stuff like that, or if you're local, come on by, drop it off, take a look and see what we can do to help out. But let's see what's going on with this one. So this one supposedly has no power, and let's take a look and confirm that one, right? So I have this very small, wait, it matches, right? Oh, cool, yeah. So I have to use it for the video, right, guys? It have to be aesthetic sometimes when I do this stuff. Let me go ahead and get a cable, a longer cable, and let's see what's going on. So when you have these ones, they usually have like a power supply that's separate, right? You'll have one of these enclosures, and this will be your power supply that you have here. It plugs in, and you also have like an AC adapter and a USB, and you also have like a USB, so we plug that in, so we got our little external there. So let's plug in. We should be getting something, right? When you plug in a device, you should be getting like a disk spin up, because that's usually what happens when you power on any of these type of devices, right? You want to hear something inside there. And let's just plug it in. And this one, I believe the reason why it's here is because it's completely dead and we don't hear anything. So we plugged in the power, and we do have our data line plugged in, and we don't have any power whatsoever. So nothing's spinning up. We don't see anything there. If you look really closely, you can actually see in the enclosure, there is a drive. I think you guys just want to see it. So let's go ahead. Just gonna open it up real quick, and then I'll show you what's inside. Okay, so let's go ahead. Let's pull it out there. And we got one of these. This is your typical 3.5-inch drive. Looks like it's a little bit older. It has a power supply and a data line area. That's for USB convenience there, and that connects into the SATA input for it there, again for USB convenience. These are also used in like desktops when you have any other expanded storage, usually bigger sizes. This is a 1 terabyte there, so we can obviously see that that's what that is, and we need to see. So obvious first troubleshooting is, because we don't care about this board, we want to see what's going on with this drive. So usually when you have any other type of problem, you have like a power area issue, you want to eliminate something that's plugged in there, right? So if there was like a clicking noise or it was powering on and it still wasn't reading anything, we still always want to disconnect this area anyway, because this area is a USB connection, and we just want to eliminate anything outside of what's normally being able to access the drive. So let's go ahead and just remove this, because it looks like just mainly a screw. We'll remove the rubbers there, and we'll plug it in and see if we get any type of change of behavior. So let's go ahead and do that. So we're going to go ahead and remove this connection. So we expose the SATA connection to it there. Now we can communicate with the drive and with our data recovery tools and with our sled. But right now, let's try our sled first just to see what's going on. So we're going to go ahead and power it on. We see the light comes on, but there's no activity light. Usually activity light means that the drive is communicating right with whatever you plugged into. So let's go ahead and check our computer real quick and see what actually pops up. So we see, here's just our drives, nothing special there. But let's go ahead and we can check something called disk management. That's going to show the drives that are connected, and immediately we are greeted by this initialized disk. That usually means when you get like any type of new drive, you need to initialize a disk so Windows can see that. You don't want to do that, especially if you have data or if there's any type of data recovery, because there could be a problem with the drive itself. So we're not going to initialize it. We're just not going to use Windows anymore, because Windows can't really help us out. We can just see the size of the drive, but we can't see any data. So let's go ahead and plug in our data recovery tools. And since we already have a SATA connection, we can easily communicate with the drive. So we're going to plug in our quick diagnostic, and we see the drive looks to be pretty healthy, no errors, everything looks to be good. All 4 heads are red, they look to be okay. And now let's see if we can go ahead and extract. but we can't. So we don't see any type of partition coming up there, and it shows that it's empty. So what could be the reason for that? Well, let's go ahead. We're going to check our sector edit, and in our sector edit, we see that the drive shows a bunch of gibberish here on the side there, and there's no data that can actually be easily read. And this is because Western Digital has a hardware level encryption that's on the drive, and this is via an MCU. So if you ever watch our other videos, we make videos talking about converting over a USB type of drive to a SATA connection. The reason why you need to do that is to communicate with the drive properly with any type of data recovery tools, but it's more complicated because on certain models, they are MC level encrypted, which is a hardware level type of encryption. It's quite different than like if you have a password that's on a drive. It's not that type of encryption. It's more on our hardware level that's tied to an MCU. So if you try to just swap over a BIOS or any other type of board, it's not going to work correctly there because of that type of encryption. Now, via our tools, what we can do is we can actually decrypt it. There is a certain key that we do need that we were able to find, and we can actually decrypt the drive. So when we actually enter this in our sector edit, now we see that the gibberish is gone, and we're able to, we successfully decrypted the drive, and we're able to read the data. So now we're going to go ahead to our partitions, and we can actually see this is a Linux drive, and we got the data here. So we're going to make sure that we image the drive, make sure we know the issues, and then we'll extract the data from there. So anyways, guys, I hope you guys are watching this video and doing the data recovery on a Western Digital 1 terabyte drive. If you guys enjoyed this video, please leave a like. Really does help us a lot. Subscribe for more content. If you guys are interested in doing data recoveries, we do that. We have a clean room. We have all the data recovery tools that we can do to work on any type of drive issues that you may have. If you guys are interested in that, check out the description and the links below. We'd love to recover your data for you. So hope you guys are watching. Thanks a lot, and take care, guys. Bye.